The president once again presided over a cabinet meeting earlier today, tackling various issues of immediate concern with his department secretaries. Part of the agenda was a decision to tap smuggled onions as a cheaper supply that can be sold in Kadiwa stores. But the chief executive wants them inspected first to ensure they are safe for public consumption. Alan Francisco has the full report.
At the cabinet meeting today, President Ferdinand R. Jr. ordered the phytosanitary inspection of smuggled onions to ensure their safety. President Marcos said, "We do not know the sources of these onions." According to the president, third-party inspectors need to be tapped to check for transboundary diseases. It was also determined that some of the confiscated onions were not fit for human consumption. The president said the inspection fee is 5,000 pesos for each kilo of onions, which is more than the cost of the onions itself. According to the Bureau of Customs, they initially considered to donate the remaining shipments of agricultural products, including onions, to Kadiwa stores. Still at the cabinet meeting, President Marcos instructed the Department of Justice to continue the release of persons deprived of liberty who are eligible for parole to decongest correctional facilities in the country. According to the chief executive, based on his experience as the governor of Ilocos Norte then, most PDLs cannot afford the services of lawyers. He also supported the DOJ's plan to transfer hardened criminals to an Alcatraz-type prison to isolate them from the general population. In DOJ's 2022 accomplishment report, 3,000 PDLs from July to December 2022 were released. President Marcos also pointed to the corruption in the Bureau of Corrections. President Marcos also ordered that processing of qualified prisoners be expedited by digitalizing the probation and parole administration system. Also, the transfer of some prisoners from the maximum security compound in Muntinlupa City to Sablayan Occidental, Mindoro. DOJ also plans to build separate heinous crime facilities in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Last December, Bucor allowed inmate-to-inmate visits. Last Christmas and New Year, 300 inmates from the correctional institution for women in Mandaluyong City were allowed to visit their husbands in the new Bilibid prison in Muntinlupa City. Alan Francisco for The Nation.